Steve Wallace has got the 5-hour energy car lined up and ready to go. We'll ride with Steve today here in Montreal as well.
These guys just need to log laps right now. That's...
Oh, look at that.
In the world.
Ron Fellows, Steve Wallace coming to the hairpin.
You can see the teammates of Kligerman and Keselowski racing, and there goes Fellows back out on the track behind them.
That was for 6th position.
That happened way before the entry of the hairpin.
They start that braking zone pretty far back, though, because that's a really slow corner.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw. Watch Fellows initially start down driver's left and then cross back over.
Yep.
See, I think he thought Steve was going to protect the inside of the track coming to that corner. And then when Steve moved outside to take the normal line, Fellows tried to cross over behind him and didn't have enough room.
Just misjudged it.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, Steve was lucky not to destroy his car right there.
Yeah, he did a good job holding on to that thing right now.
You can see that guardrail.
Oh, man, when you get turned the wrong way, he's coming in to make his pit stop. This is probably a good thing. If he get in and out without losing a lap, he can make this pit stop and get it out of the way.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get around this track. And it's like you said, Andy, this could be not a real bad deal if he can get down under green and not lose a lap by making this stop.
I think he'll be okay. It's coming down to you, Vince.
Well, they first want to take a good look at the damage on the car. Crew Chief Scott McDougall has called out for the fact that they're just going to take the 4 tires and fuel and then also give inspection. And as I look on the left side of the car, I don't see any damage whatsoever. They're not working, did not work on the right side either. So a little bit of damage there on the back side, but looked pretty good, really, all things considered, for the 66 of Stephen Wallace.
Got some nose damage on that 88 car for Fellows, and they're still locked up in a tight fight for a spot.
Back out.
And we got a big-time smoker. It's like Stephen Wallace is smoking, big time. Turn one related to that spin or not.
Turn one of these things around backwards. It's generally not good for it, right?
Makes you wonder if it lost an engine or something like that because of all this, because of the spin.
See all the smoke right there. Could be losing some oil. You saw Villeneuve. Yeah, the caution's out.
Full course yellow, full course yellow.
Now we will see some pit stops.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that trail behind the car is not a good one.
Yeah, oh, man. Oh, my goodness. There's a ton of oil coming out of that thing.
Oh.
Well, they could have made, they could have made a pit stop last lap. But anybody that would have done that would have gotten a good break right here. But now, since the caution has come out right here in the window, you'll probably see all the leaders come under caution.
Well, that's tough luck there for Steve Wallace, who is
Closed. Stay out if the pits are closed. They should be closed.
obviously not happy with Ron Fellows coming past him.
I think Stephen was waving at Ron Fellows when he went by.
Pit this time. Pit this time. 4 tires, guys.
Latest driver out of the race is Steve Wallace, Vince.
Well, it's unfortunate for Stephen, too, and they had a pretty good race car. Got some contact with Ron Fellows. Car spun backwards, motor went. But what led to the contact with Fellows?
I don't know what happened. Ron Fellows was supposed to be this, world-renowned road racer, and he wasn't running real good today. He was hitting all the curbs and stuff, and was a lot slower than I was, so I passed him, and I don't know. He just went flying out on the hairpin, and he turned me around backwards, and as a result of that, it spun the rear tires backwards and blew the bottom end of my motor. But I hate it for all these 5-hour guys. We've had a really, really good season, and these past 4 weeks have just been the worst weeks of my life. We've had really good race cars. Can't thank 5-hour Energy enough, Risa, and all the people there. And promise we'll get this thing turned around, man. We had a really, really good car today, and we were in the top 10, and then I think the replay says it all. Just got turned around. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, disappointing end of the day for Stephen Wallace. Alan?
All right, Vince, thanks. Wallace is out of the race, along with Brian Scott, Brett Rowe, Jeff Green, Justin Marks. They're all out of the race at this point as we get set for the restart.